folks, how's it going today? This is Bill with NSPCCC, and today we're going to be taking a look at a fun little side-scroller on the Super NES called Joe and Mac 2 Lost in the Tropics. So just a little bit of side trivia for you here. The original Joe and Mac was actually the first Super NES game that I ever played back when the system was introduced. Not many people are aware of that. But anyway, the Joe and Mac franchise is a game based in prehistoric times where you're just going around smacking a bunch of cavemen and dinosaurs in an attempt to rescue the cave women. Not a whole lot more needs to be said about the story. It's fun. The game has aged well. Even to this day, I would still pick it up and play it. So there you go. Let's take a look at the challenge and see what we're doing here. Alright, on this challenge, basically we're going to be getting up to the Stegasaurus boss fight, and we have to beat it with 5 hearts remaining. Essentially what that means is we have to beat the boss without taking a hit. So honestly, the fight is not that challenging. You just got to make sure that you're always throwing attacks. And in the second boss fight, you just have to make sure that you're not being stupid and you're jumping and not getting in the way of the attacks. So that's really what it is. Like I said, the game's fun. Give it a shot. Hope you guys like this. Alright, this is a pretty quick and simple challenge regardless of the difficulty here. So the first part starts up on top of the Stegosaurus. All you really have to worry about is just hitting the animals as they come at you here. And I probably would recommend staying off to the side in case that happens so you don't get ambushed by the cavemen there. And ooh, that was very close. I almost got caught by one of the little... They look like a worm. I don't really know what you call them. So yeah, stay off to the side, hit them as they come at you there, whatever they might be. This is not too difficult, and eventually the Stegosaurus will come to a stop just like this, and you're going to run off of his front side, and that'll be the end of the first part of the battle here. But anyway, the reason why I said, as we wait for him to walk down his neck, the reason why I said this is pretty simple is because technically the challenge says finish the boss fight with 5 hearts. So technically you can take a hit or two as long as you get the health power-ups to get yourself back up to full life here. And as we wait for the caveman to be a moron and attack the dinosaur, here we go. And now the second part of this fight is going to go on. There's technically 3 phases of this, so I guess you could say this is phase 2. Pick up the stuff as you come along the way. You can't do any damage to the boss here yet, so just keep on moving along, killing the enemies that you need to, picking up the health power-ups. See, as I said, you can get back to full health if you did take a hit, which you really shouldn't be because this is not that difficult of a fight. Yeah, so there's no reason not to be at full health before you get to this boss here. Pretty simple. Alright, now here is where the quote-unquote hard part of the battle is. Just be very aware that this dinosaur does shoot projectiles here. So whenever it comes to a slight halt, like right there, it means he's going to shoot a projectile out of his mouth. So be very careful of that. And just like that, it's pretty simple. And that challenge is done and out of the way. Can't say much more than that. See you in the next one.